Hello everyone, this is Antonio from Random Stuff, and I'm back again with a video straight after the previous one on the smart lock, which was giving me issues having the software lock, which I always use, causing problems with the trusted face and the trusted places. I've shown you, and I'm going to show you again very quickly, the ROM that I've actually installed. If we go to About Phone and go to Software Info, you'll see it's a 5.01 Lollipop, so one of the first, and it's on kernel version 3.4.0. The build is the one that you see there, and it's called CloudyG2 3.0 modified version 1.2. This is originally the ROM that was made, I think, a couple of months ago, or actually in January it first showed up in the forums. Any of you that follow the LGG2 and the Android development, especially for the D802, you would have known that it wasn't available for our device, and the only device that it was working for, and it's officially on the forums, is for the variant F320S L or K. The partition for the D802 was added by the user that you will see in the description below. It was edited by himself, and on the 15th of May I believe it came out, and could have been a bit earlier. He's got the icon of Chelsea Football Club, and I believe the name is Somboons. So thanks very much to him for great work in creating the petition, allowing us to be able to try it and play around with it. He does mention, and he's quite clear, that he takes no credit whatsoever for the work that's gone into this ROM, as it was created by Cloudyfa and not him. And he makes that very clear in his page in the XDA developers forum. See the links below. Now the actual ROM is very quick. It's very fast. I've got all the usual options in here. There's no point in me going in all of them because you've seen them all. I'm not going to mention the smart lock problem again. You can see the other video for that. But everything seems to work pretty well. It's very snappy. The couple of things that are not okay with it, and it's the same on the actual F320, is there's a couple of things that are not 100% there yet, and these things are things like the FM radio, the split mini view, the G3 cam with the the laser effect. That's not there. So, but the camera is very good, and if I launch my camera, it's going to mess up my my recording, so I'm not going to do that. But I've got it slightly off-centered because of the resolution that I've chosen to go for. One of the things that is unfortunate is the fact that in Lollipop we can't use the exposed framework, and as you can see here, the installer for exposed, it tells you that it's currently not active, but when you go in there it tells you that it cannot link. It basically doesn't support I think it's ART that it doesn't support, and hopefully it will soon. I'll keep my eyes out for that one. The gravity box for Lollipop doesn't work neither, but it's I guess they're preparing it for when it will work. But what I use is Textroid, and Textroid allows you to change the DPI across the whole device, and I've played around with a few settings, and 380 seems to be the sweet spot for me, although I did put it on 340 for quite a while, but things do look a lot smaller then, and the icons, they get a little bit too small. But I think 380 is a good balance for myself. Whenever I go into an application, I know that it's going to be, always more or less the way you kind of see it now on this page. So, what else is there to say on this great ROM? I've been on the G2 2.2 version of the Cloudy ROM, which is probably the best ROM out there. One of the reasons why I decided to move to this, although I missed the fact that I can't double tap on the screen to make it lock. That was a 3-tap that lets you get into the wallpaper, which is the FX. As you see here, 500 fire paper. If you tap 3 times, you get into the pictures. Or if you press 3 taps, it changes the background to something else. The reason basically that I'm on this ROM now is because it's got pretty much everything that I want. There's only a few things that are not there, and you know, the record button is there, available to be used. If you go into the settings of the device and you look at the call settings, there's a record button which you can use to record a button during record a call during that call. You can actually record it. I said that completely wrong, but you get the idea. So that's a pretty strong feature. I missed one thing that I do miss is the fact that I can't, you know, keep the back button pressed to kill the foreground application. I miss the fact that I can't, you know, press the back buttons to scroll with the cursor to the left or to the right. These are all things that I used to have activated in my exposed installer framework. But other than that, quite pleased so far. The battery, I think it's going to settle down after I've used it for a couple of days and I've used some of the applications, I think I'm going to keep this for a little while longer. If I find that it's buggy or it causes me any kind of issues, guaranteed I'm going to go back to 2.2 because that is the most stable ROM that there is out there. I can't modify the 2 buttons at the back because the application I was using to allow me to change the two applications that are launched by pressing the down button at the back or the top button at the back, which are currently set to the camera for the bottom, and the note taking application for the top one. I'm not able to change them with that application that I had before because it doesn't support Lollipop. So Lollipop has some limitations still. I guess things are going to improve, but as you can see, it's very usable. I'm going to do straight after this just another video, one more video, and that will be the 3rd video of the series for the 3.0 modified ROM, which is going to be a test on the speed, and that's on Antutu and on Quadrant. Just a quick heads up on the Antutu, I got a slightly higher value from previous test that I did on the 2.2 Cloudy ROM. Not much, but it was higher, but still not as high as what some people reported to get on the old Cloudy 2.1 and 2.2, same as what I had. Not sure if it's because I got over 200 applications on this thing, but it does seem to be you know, a factor having too many applications on the device. I use my usual applications down here. My favorite launcher is still Nova Launcher. I'll make another heads up on the Quadrant. I seem to get some very strange results in Quadrant. Results such as 4,000 scores, when, you know, usually I would have expected to get near 20,000 or 18,000 or 24,000. But anyway, I'll do those and I'll post them into my videos very soon, probably after these 2 that you've got in my list of videos. Okay, so until the next one, thanks everyone for watching. It's a great ROM to try. Look at the links below, and if anyone has any suggestions how to get the trusted face and the trusted lock to work, you know, the smart lock to work with software lock, then I'd be very happy to know, because I miss the fact that I can't double tap on the screen anywhere and I have to tap at the very top or at the back to turn it off. Okay, so thanks again, and until the next one, take care. Cheers.